Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Ninth Legion. Let's play some more Banished. So, we are over the food hump. We no longer have to worry about people starving to death. At least, not right now. We've just built ourselves a shiny new hospital, which currently has 0 patients, which is good. Our health is a little low. It's at 4 out of 5. I'd like to see that a bit higher. But overall, we're doing nice. We've got a good stash of resources at the moment. So, I'm going to probably make a big mistake and ruin all this by building a couple more houses. Now, what we were talking about last episode was we were going to put a storage barn, and I think that's the one we want to do. We might want to do a market later on, and a trading post would come in very handy. But before we get ahead of ourselves, we'll put a storage barn here, which is... it will service this area, so they don't have to go all the way down here to drop stuff off. And it will also shorten how far these guys have to go when they're dropping stuff off, which may see a big improvement in time saved. We'll also put another house next to that, because the people are still travelling quite a way, really, to get from work. Most people are still living around here, and I think we could possibly see about building a stone house. Now, this provides more warmth than wooden homes, which means they use less firewood. We've definitely got the supplies for it, so let's see. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite fit in the area we've got here. And I wonder, yeah, the gap we left in the middle, it's an awkward size, really, which is probably going to bother me more than it should. Maybe we'll just leave that as a nice park area for everyone. I don't think there's any decorations we can actually put there, but still, it might be nice for them. We can probably get rid of this field and make another that's actually a better size. Right now it looks like I think this it requires more people to work it than it's actually effective for getting food out. But we'll put another house down. We'll put some along here, maybe. Yeah, that works very well. We can let's drop 2 there. We'll put a path down. And we can also think about upgrading some of these houses to a stone house. It's not as good as building a brand new one, I don't believe, but the only problem is it does evict people, and as we're coming into autumn and winter, I don't want to start evicting people and having them living, on the streets. We could also see about building a boarding house, which would house any surplus population that we might, have during that. But to be honest, houses seem cheap enough that I've never really had to, and it certainly keeps people happier. But yeah, we seem to be doing okay. Food is definitely improving. We've got a lot of logs stored as well. We did identify some bits and pieces to be cut down. That is probably making the big difference. Now, one thing I would like to do, we've got a lot of stored stone. We can start building a stone road, and it's much faster than normal walking, and it's faster than the dirt road. So to connect these 2 areas, at least, we could, have a proper road rather than just a dirt track that everyone goes up and down. So we'll get. Actually, I was going to say we'll wait until these 2 houses have been built, but they've already been done, which is good. People have already moved in. What about up here? Yeah, they are working on the area. They're just getting cleared out. So that'll be the new storage barn and another wooden house. And now see a nice little bit of population expansion. We are doing okay for food. I'm going to risk 1 more house. There we go. Just pop it on the end, and I think that's all we can fit in that area. I'll just make sure they've got a little road going to their driveway. I say driveway, if they don't have a car. If these people had cars, they'd be dangerous. There's some deer wandering through my town. Why are you guys not food? I don't know. There's actually quite a lot of deer down here. I guess they've left the area where the hunting cabin is. Maybe these deer are smarter than I gave them credit for. So, middle of winter, sticking on 2,300 food. That's pretty good. I mean, I'm not seeing any major drops in food. Obviously, we are still producing food all the way through, even if it's not massive quantities of cabbage and squash. Do we have any of that left? Yeah, we still got almost 200 squash left. We've got 600 meat stored, almost 400 cabbage, so we're doing pretty well. There's 1,200 fish. It's at least a varied diet for everyone. Yep, that house is done, and people have moved in. What about up here? Not quite done yet. Let's give a... We'll go for 3 labourers and 3 builders, and obviously all the farmers will be working as labourers at the moment. And let's make sure they know that I really do want them to work on this. We'll let them finish that off, and then we will work on our stone road. I can run past the cemetery, which is currently unoccupied. We built the cemetery during a period of starvation, but we haven't actually managed to kill anyone yet, so it appears the local children are just kind of playing in it. I mean, I guess if there's no corpses in it, that's actually less creepy than it sounds. You know, right now it's just a walled area. There's no actual bodies there. Okay, all the items for the storage barn are there, which is good. We just need some of our builders to show up. And speaking of, there's one. Elias. He's 33 now. I think he might be one of our originals as well. We've got another wooden house that's going up there, so that'll be good. Might be worthwhile upgrading these homes to stone houses first, so that they don't have to travel for as much firewood, which is obviously produced down here. That could be interesting. Also, thinking about it, because we do have the Forester's Lodge producing wood and stone, it might be worthwhile having a small storage stockpile at this area of town as well. Might build one on the other side of that house. It's not going to be a very lovely house, I'll be honest, if it's surrounded by, you know, on one side you've got a storage barn, and on the other you've got a stockpile. But we'll see if that actually does increase things a lot. So that's complete, and hopefully this area will start using it now. I'm hoping that's the way the game works. If stuff's just magically transported, then, you know, that won't be great. And obviously the houses down here are still going to need to get the food from up here, which is one of the reasons we're going to want a nice quick road. So, as everything has been built... Oh, they've still got that wooden house to do. Come on guys, where are my builders? I swear, the builders are the laziest people in this game. Come on, get to work on that. I've got 3 builders. Where are they? So there's Elias. Come on, you were doing really well earlier. Len Woody is picking up resources, hopefully to go build that stuff. And Leatriz. Okay, so she is hard at work. I'll give them that. Now we've got 188 stones. That's plenty for my road plan. So what we'll do is we'll start from here, I think. All the way up to there. That's 49. I don't want to use all my stone on this. Take it to there. So that'll speed this up a bit. And what I'll do is I'm going to just do that bit and take it down to here. And I think we will get rid of that little corner there. I think most people have been cutting it anyway. So our 3 builders are going to be working quite hard on this, which is handy dandy. And we're almost up to 3,000 food now, so we could definitely start thinking about some more expansion. As we're going to have a whole another yield of crops, you know, the squash and the cabbages coming in, we've definitely got some room for expansion, I think. So we'll finish up this road, and we'll build a couple more houses. We'll start another street, I think, kind of along the back area here. Maybe someone wants to live next to the blacksmiths. Oh, and I've got a rogue road there. Let's see if we can't get that removed. Oh, there's a remove road tool. Okay, yeah. Someone come in and remove that, and remove that. That would be perfect. Thank you very much. And yeah, they are pretty speedy going up and down here. So hopefully that will start to make a big difference. And yeah, they're definitely using this storage barn. So we should be... that should make a big difference as well. Hopefully this is a good combination of things to be doing. Might need to think about another woodcutter soon as well. We've got quite a lot of houses all using up firewood. Might be getting slightly too much for one person. And we have got a number of labourers and builders now, so we can definitely think about expanding. Case in point, I think once this crop field is done this year, we're going to take that apart. We'll have this as a kind of a central area for everyone. Might be able to fit another building in there. We could have a chapel. Well, no, the chapel is quite big. We would have a cemetery. The town hall will not fit there. Not unless I start knocking down people's houses. So we'll have to think about a few more community buildings. I mean, our schoolhouse is okay. They're nowhere near capacity. So we've just got a little bit of road that needs to be done. And we've still got plenty of stone left as well. So we can continue expanding that up that direction if we need to. But let's drop down another house here. And then if we start backing houses on... yeah, I can get a good couple of houses along here as well. So that'll give us 4 more houses. I don't want to go too mad, in case we have some sort of population explosion. Yep, and that's being harvested right now, so we can get rid of that soon enough and start... well, we'll make another field up around here, I think. This seems to be a good area for it, but we're not using for anything else. But yeah, I think the town hall might be our next big project. 62 wood, 124 stone, and 48 iron. That doesn't sound too bad. We can certainly manage that. And the other thing, of course, would be the... ooh, we could make a tavern. But we don't have anything to make alcohol out of yet. I was looking for the trading post, actually. There we go. Allows for the trade of resources with merchants, and that's one of the good things about starting on the river like this. So we might want to see about building one of those, and that might be something we can do in this area. In which case we can probably get rid of some of these trees that are, you know, growing. Also make sure we've got plenty of wood. We could use more stone. Tell you what, if we do a bridge across here, and then we can start grabbing all the stone and iron that's in this area. While we wait for someone to build that, we might as well get the iron that's right there, as it's very close to home. I think there's some more stone there, yeah. We'll just start grabbing everything that's left right near us. I think we've already cleared out that area, yeah. And there's just iron there. Well, there's a little bit of stone around up here. Okay, well, that should see us doing fairly well. We have hit our food production limit, actually. Wow, we've actually got up to 5,000 food. That's pretty impressive. I think that must be down to the crops coming in. Although we do have an awful lot of fish. That's actually quite impressive as well. Well, I'm certainly not going to complain about the fact we're not about to start starving to death. These houses are built and fully occupied. Well, we might just want to keep on building houses at this rate. Pop another one there, maybe? Yeah, we'll put one more there. Put another one up here. And another one there. Now, if we find our road, we'll make sure that these people have, you know, access to the front of their homes. Might be worthwhile. Oh, did I use the stone road? Well, worse things could happen than them having a nice fast road. Won't worry about that too much. What I might do is demolish this section of road, because I think I can then fit one more house down here. Yeah, once that's gone, we can fit another house there. Just just need that bottom bit. You've done all the bits I didn't need. You've missed the one bit I do need, guys. Excellent. There we go. And we will extend our dirt road around the back here. Connect it up to that, like so. And that will keep us expanding in population quite nicely. We're already up to 52 adults, 6 students, and 8 children. Now, the concern is, if we don't keep expanding like this, then people are going to eventually start to die. They are going to get older. You know, if we look at some of these houses, you know, some of our starters, some of the people we began the game with, are 64 and 65. These people are going to die, which is one of the reasons I am keeping a pool of labourers. That will certainly help when they die and we've got people ready to replace them. Ah, excellent. They did finish that bridge for me, so I'm just going to go nuts. Get all of that stuff. I want all of it. Every last bit. Give me all the wood, all the iron, and all the stone. And in fact, I want all the stone that's over here as well. And that'd be quite handy. Looks like we could do with extending our road. We've got plenty of stone still, so let's run this down our main high street all the way to our bridge. We'll run it over the other side of the bridge, and we might as well run it down there a bit as well. As we're gathering so much stone from this little endeavour, that shouldn't cause us too many problems. And of course, we can always start using some of our excess labourers for the mines and quarries. So yeah, we've turned this around quite happily actually. We're still on 4,000 food. And there's definitely a bit of a child population explosion going on here, so I don't think we want to expand any further. All these houses should be occupied now. A 28-year-old is living with a 13-year-old. I'm not sure how I feel about that at all. Yeah, all these new houses have started having kids, which is good. We need them to be having kids. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Okay. And yet we are clear felling this whole area. I don't really need the wood right now, but I'm not going to turn it down. Firewood is dipping though. That person is working pretty much full time. So I think it's time to build another woodcutter. Now ideally I want them somewhere near to the existing one. We could put them there. I can't get a road to it though, that kind of bothers me. No, okay, that won't work. I can't put them there. Yeah, that'll do. There's nothing else I really am going to put in that spot, unless I wanted to give some kind of beach house. And I know, I don't actually have to have it onto a road, it just makes me happier as a person. So, oh, looks like they've... Oh no, yeah, there you go. They're building our road extension down. It's quite handy. And all this stuff they're gathering is just going to be so useful. I mean, we're almost up to 200 iron, so the blacksmith is never going to have any trouble. And once we start getting coal, we can start looking at steel tools, which will make them much faster. 52 adults, 6 students, and 15 children. That is pretty good. But yes, we are definitely starting to run low on firewood. So it looks like we're going to end this episode. Oh, and they've already built that. God, I forget how fast they can go when you've actually got spare people doing stuff. There we go, we'll have one more woodcutter. We've got plenty of spare labour at the moment. And we will get rid of that field. I don't think we need it right now, and we'll build another one up by the cemetery. So if I deselect all of that, and that was a cabbage field, so we can just build another cabbage field at the back here. Where's our cabbage? Crop fields, there we go. Go along to there, run it up to there. Yeah, it's slightly bigger. Should only need the same amount of people though, I think, if I'm reading that right. So if I... yeah. And we're going to want that to be cabbages. And I think they want one extra person for that. We could have up to 7 farmers, but it's not telling me it's not being worked. So we'll give them one extra farmer. I don't want them missing out on stuff. Oh no! Hedwina the physician has died during childbirth. I don't think we've seen that pop up before. One of our labourers has become the new physician, but oh dear. That's a bit of a shame. Is that a pile of fish that's just being left there? I wonder if Zachalin was a fisherman beforehand and got co-opted into being a physician. Would you trust a physician who was formerly trained as a fisherman? That is the question. And the answer to that question will have to come next time, I'm afraid. I'm going to call this episode here. So, thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you really want to, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!